Going on, guys? So I wanted to go ahead and mention Uncharted. Now this is not going to be a long video, but it's something that I say is like my first attempt at gaming. It was like diving headfirst when you want to learn to swim, but instead this was my introduction to when I would turn over to hardcore gaming, I guess you could say. Enjoying online, really just breathing in the scenery of all the games, really going into lore and enjoying stuff. If it wasn't for Uncharted 2, I probably would not be as heavy into gaming as I am now. Now, ironically, around the same time is when I just started diving into anything. I mean, I literally was diving heavier into anime, you know, broadening my my experience with it. Same thing with manga, which I didn't read a lot of. I just very rarely read any of that. And then comic books. Like, I basically dove into all of this stuff around the time of basically when Uncharted was coming out. Now, I saw trailers for Uncharted 1. Didn't think nothing of it. Gaming was not a big thing to me. I was like, if it isn't Final Fantasy that's probably 20,000 hours long, I don't care. I did not see the point of paying $60 for just a basic 5-hour game. Which, it's not entirely 5 hours. I did beat it in around 5 hours yesterday, but that's not how the game is built. It's built to be explored a little bit, to lose, to win. You know, the gunfights could last longer. Just depends on how you want to play or how good you would get. But Uncharted 2 is actually my first game that I played. And I have to say, it is spectacular. Now, I haven't replayed it yet. I'm going to be replaying it today. But it is a spectacular game nonetheless. It was where they improved upon everything. Playing the first one really put it in perspective how clunky it was. Not to take away from it, one was still a good game, but the remaster kind of fixed a lot of common problems, which is like the graphics. The graphics were real rubbery, looked not too good, and then the remaster fixed that. The 6-axis controlled fucking grenades were trash. I hated it. They fixed that, so now you didn't use the 6-axis controller because you would have to like pull it back and then hit a button and you can chunk everything, and it was just horrible. They purposely implemented that just so they can like I don't know, like beat on their developers to make them put in things that should stay. Oh well, we can't waste this. We designed this controller. You're gonna have to do it. But anyway, basically, I think the game really comes together on 2. Now, to me, just real quick, the way I would order these that I like is 2, 4, 1, and 3. 3 is not as good as the other ones. 1 is okay. It's better just because it's the first time playing it. 2 is my favorite. The only reason why 4 sits at 2 is because it's just the graphics. The graphics mixed with a little bit more improvements makes it okay. And it's actually fairly long, if I remember. Oh, and I'm going to put this like towards the middle of the video right now. My uncle, who, if you don't know, he's basically like my brother. We grew up together. Very long story. But basically, he wanted everybody to know, and I should tell everybody, that he was better at Uncharted 2 than me. Congratulations. You beat me in one game. And yeah, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt just to have a little bit of fun. I'm poking fun at myself at this point. But yeah, my uncle was, at the time, you had, the levels were basically ranks. And I never got to level 50. He was level 50. He kept it consistently. He was actually a pretty decent player at it. And once 3 came out, they changed everything a little bit. So we kind of just steered away from that. He's one of the guys I play Call of Duty with. Now that's out of the way, and he can have his chuckle if he actually watches this video. But basically, Uncharted had to be one of the biggest changes in my life. And I don't mean that like super emotionally. No, I just mean gaming-wise, because that's when we started diving into real good HD graphics, along with a couple other ones. But you had that, Tomb Raider, and you could say Infamous. I wouldn't put that in the same category, though. But Batman, Tomb Raider, and Uncharted were probably one of the best series running where they improved upon their gameplay and just kept kind of upping the ante, making it better and better. They definitely tried to tweak their game to hit the peak that console could do. Because unknown to me at the time, Uncharted 1 was like very basic. It was bare bones compared to what they could do. And once they realized the full capabilities, that's when they did 2. Now in 2, they just cranked it up. And it was actually really cool. The explosions, the environments, the entire game from beginning to end was fantastic. It was quite literally an adrenaline-filled, absolute crazy festival of nonsense, but it was just awesome. You could shut your brain off and just assume that he's going to survive. He's definitely like pretty much, he's got a superpower, which is pure luck. And the fact that they kind of put a little bit of a twist on like common myths, which would be zombies and like superhuman monsters. So I didn't like the third one. They didn't have anything superhuman about it. It was just like, they exist. And it was just basically hallucinations the whole time, which doesn't take away from the game, still really good. But like I said, I'm going to be playing 2 today, probably, more than likely. Yeah, I'm about to fire it up, actually. And if you care to come join, come on, join. Come chill with me, come chat, come have some fun. That's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of this weekend, is trying to stream the rest of Uncharted. I'm going to get as much done today and try to probably touch on 3 if I can. And then tomorrow, my plan is to either finish 3, start 3, however I want to do it, and get it finished, take a break, and I'll probably get on later tomorrow night, and then I'll just play Uncharted 4 the rest of the night. And also, I probably mentioned this again, please be ready for next weekend. I'm kind of super excited about it because it's going to be kind of like a subathon. I'm going to be playing Kingdom Hearts pretty much the entire time. I'm going to get up as early as possible. I'm going to fire up the stream, and I am going to be playing Kingdom Hearts from the first one, Chain of Memories 2, and 3 all the way. If I can, I'm going to try to get them all beat within that week. But yeah, that's about all I got to say. Y'all have a good one.